Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Kristen. Welcome. Today we're going to be doing my monthly palette review for the month of May. So if you guys want to see all the palettes that I used and hear my thoughts on them, then keep watching. So if this is your first monthly palette review video of mine that you're seeing, welcome. If you're curious what this is exactly, I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, so I decided to write every single one down in an Excel spreadsheet, and I just go in a random number generator on Google and I pick one randomly every week throughout the month, and then at the end of the month I sit down and review them for you guys. Few exceptions: if I get one in my Ipsy/BoxyCharm or whatever it's called now, or if I buy one, I will use it. And yeah, that's like my only exception, and I obviously won't pick for that week. And yeah, so let's go through May. So for the month of May, I used pretty much all new palettes except for one. I bought one from the VIB sale, one was sent to me, one was in my Ipsy/BoxyCharm, whatever it's called, and then one is from my collection. First palette we have here is the Tartelette Juicy palette. I picked this up during the VIB sale. If you guys want to see a haul of that, I'll link it down below for you guys. But I always saw this in Ulta, in Sephora, in the little Ulta that's in Target. Every single time I would go, I would always stare at it because I just thought this was so pretty. And it's different for me because I'm not the biggest pink loving girl, but I don't know why I thought this was just the prettiest palette ever. And I'm so glad I picked it up. I don't regret picking it up at all. The colors are just so pretty. They're so perfect for spring. I really love Tarte eyeshadows. I think they're really good, and I'm glad to add this to my Tarte eyeshadow palette collection. It's so pretty. You can do a pretty pink eyeshadow look. You can do a neutral eyeshadow look. You can do a neutral with a pop of pink. There's endless looks that you can do with this. I love it. Definitely recommend it if you were on the fence about getting this. I also feel like this wasn't talked about at all, so I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to tell you how much you need it because you need it. I also love the packaging with the little dandelions on it. I think it's so cute. Next up is the Enlighten palette from IBY Beauty, and this was sent to me by IBY Beauty. If you are looking for good quality, drugstore priced, affordable priced eyeshadows, IBY Beauty is your brand. This palette is really pretty. It's your neutrals, you got your pops of colors, it's a little bit of everything. It's a great, amazing like ratio between mattes and shimmers. I think I absolutely love this palette. I cannot wait to use it again because I feel like I did not use the colorful shades enough. Like, I really want to use this shade right here, Haiku, which is like a really pretty, it looks periwinkle, but I also want to say like a Cinderella blue. Spa Day looks beautiful. Like, I want to use more of the colors more. But this, I cannot keep it open. This eyeshadow palette is just so pretty. Mud Bath was an instant favorite shade because it's just like that perfect brown crease shade. I used it a lot, and I love this. Like I said, IBY is your brand for affordable eyeshadows that are amazing quality. I can't say anything more about them. I love them. If you guys want to pick up this palette, I do have a coupon code, Kristen25. You will not regret picking up an IBY palette or any of their products. I love them. And I'm not just saying that because they sent this to me. I've had IBY palettes in the past and I really did like them a lot. Next up is the iconic London Beachside Babe eyeshadow palette, and I got this in my Ipsy/BoxyCharm for the month of May. So when I linked this in my Ipsy/BoxyCharm, whatever it's called, what is it called? Someone please tell me. This was really hard to find online. I don't know if it's an old palette or what, but it's a really pretty palette. It's pretty basic, and I know a lot of people would say it's boring, but I do like this. I loved this shade Blue Lagoon. I used it along with Ocean Deep as like a kind of smoky eyeliner. This shade is almost like metallic. It was crazy, and I'm so bummed I didn't really use the shimmering shades more. I just was not in the mood for whatever reason, but I want to use this palette again, so I can just use this shade right here, Paradise. It kind of looks like a pea soup green, but this kind of green color is just right up my alley. I love it. And the last palette I use is the Magnifies Spice Edition palette from Rimmel London. So I remember, I don't know, I've had this for years in my collection, I'm not gonna lie, but this was super cheap at Walmart. They were going like pretty viral. It's a dupe for the Naked Heat palette. If you are not into spending, how much is like a Naked palette? $50. These are probably, I'm going to say, between $8 and $15, like super cheap. I like them. It's a pretty good palette. The one shade that always disappoints me is this like really pretty kind of like purpley one. It's just, it never works out well on my eyes, and I don't know why, but I really like the shimmers in this palette. It's easy to work with, it's easy to blend. This is a good drugstore eyeshadow palette compared to other drugstore eyeshadow palettes that I've tried. Overall, I think May was a really good eyeshadow palette month. I love all of the palettes that I used. I think my favorite two are Enlighten and the Tartelette Juicy, just because I had my eye on this for so long. I love the color story and this one. And yeah, I think it was a really good month for eyeshadow palettes. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And that is it for my monthly eyeshadow palette review for the month of May. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. What palettes have you been using? I would love to try some new eyeshadow palettes. I love eyeshadow palettes, and that's the one thing I will always spend my money on. Could be spending my money on worse things. Eyeshadow palettes are a good thing. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that red button down below to subscribe for more videos. Follow me on all my social media. That's always linked down below in the description box. And that is all I have to say, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye!